just one post. I'm taking on one of my toughest projects today, turning my 10-year-old's drawing into his dream treehouse. In this video, as well as tackling just one post, I'm going to talk about my ADHD diagnosis and how I use projects like this to give me energy to get back there and do the big house. Keep watching.
So I'll have a beanbag and like either a mini fridge or a mini cupboard, and then a bookshelf so I can read books, and the hatch will be kind of in the middle, I don't know, or to the side, and then like maybe car models, a display shelf, and a clock.
I'm escaping the work right now, it's doing my head in, to get Levi's thing underway. Like, I actually want to build something fun. My kids are going to come home from school and play. Part of the attraction of this place. Sometimes you got to step away from the thing to remember why you're even doing it. Build a treehouse, they said, in the middle of a forest. It'll be fun. It will be fun. I'm going to get like another tree trunk here and one there. Platform comes out, fully legit heights. It's beautiful down here. The big build is going well. We've had lots of meetings with lots of people. Some days back-to-back meetings. We've had rock coat on site. We've had 2 applicators. We've had the roofing guys back. We've had the spouting guys back. We've had Velux on site. One of the hardest things is all of those meetings lead to more questions and more things that have to be done on site. Even if I get people in to do the things, then those people doing the things have questions. That summarizes my week. Oh, honestly, slip sliding away. Do you ever have weeks where you just feel like you're like, right, I'm gonna be good today and I'm gonna do this good thing. I'm gonna be purposeful about being better. Oh, there's a kiddo flying through the trees. Did I tell you I have ADHD? I got my diagnosis started at 3 years ago as a 38-year-old. And so I got this word tattooed on my wrist, ample. And what I love about the word ample, it means more than enough without being too much. And what I'm learning about my brain is that when I'm into something, there's no stopping me. And that's why I can build houses on hills. That's why I can go back to the shop 4 times in a row to get photos, because I'm like, I want those photos on the wall. And I'll show you those photos on the wall. And it was worth it. 100% it was worth it. But then when you can't get your head around it or you're not into it, it's just like, I'm trying all the things. I'm trying to be into it, but I just can't get myself into it. And that's the whole, like, you're not enough. You're not giving me enough excitement. Where's the excited Josh? Where's the done Josh? And then like, well, he doesn't like believe in this dream and he's drowning in dreams over there. And that's my neurospiciness. And I only learnt it as a 38-year-old. And getting the diagnosis was like, whew, such a weight off my shoulders. 38 years of not knowing why I'm so forgetful and why I have 6 side quests, why I constantly burn the bacon in the oven because I put it in and then I'm like, oh, another thing. And then 6 tasks later, I'm so far away from cooking the bacon. But I can't handle just standing there and watching the bacon because all the other things to do. And I've learned a lot of tricks and tips. And I don't even know how much of this I'm going to include. The universe is telling me something different. And I feel like this is an example of it, you know. What do? Do you give up? Or do you go and get another spade and carry on? You know what I'm going to do. The crazy thing is this thing is like 1 month old. Spade is in use. Story of my life. Boys are on another building site right now fixing a retaining wall because I posted a video of me building on a hill, and then for the last, I don't know, 5 years I've been building people houses on hills. Can't wait to have a break. Nicole wants to go to Greece, and honestly right now, take me there. I'll be in Greece on the side of a beach, probably drawing up things to come home and build. Because the last time I was poolside with Nicole, that's exactly what I was doing. I just sat here and talked about side quests. On the way over there to get a shovel, which I didn't even come back with, I've laid out the conduit, I've measured something up in the bathroom, I've chatted to the plumber, we're sorting out a gas tank, and I suppose sometimes side quests are good. Go get some music. Maybe I could put my earpods in so I can still get all the ASMR for you and not strike copyright. Yo, yeah man, I need that.
Yeah.
Chapman, it would be good to have that platform in. What we could do is just put 2 little triangles on it to screw it back to the wall. Come this way a bit more. So, Christian, so what you could do is, you got your 2 bits of wood on the sides.
Yeah.
I can draw it for you if you want. Kind of put like a little triangle piece there, right? Or even like a stainless steel bracket or something.
Yeah.
Or CPCs, just something to hold it there.
Yeah.
Like remember gravity's going to be keeping it down. You're just stopping it slipping away from the hill. Anything in the container, and then you can take a smoko. And you left me hanging for my fist pump.
Oh shit, sorry.
Don't worry, that's what he does to me all the time. Karen, ghosted by Karen in real life. Too cool for school, Karen.
Just need to level it out.
Woo!
Right now it's alright.
What are you up to today, Kieran? What random job has Josh stitched you up with?
Got this little platform here for the gas canisters. So the gas will be, I'm guessing, running to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dug it out, making sure it's level.
Mean.
A little bit, but yeah, sweet.
Get it done. My bird's still there. So that was interruption number, I don't know, I've lost count. I don't mind the interruptions. Well, I probably secretly love them. But I hit a point with a job where I'm like, if I get one more distraction, I am going to not get my job done. Build a house on a hill, they said. It would be fun. It was actually a fantail fluttering around. The very first day we were on site, it's the kiddadoos and the tuies, the sound of the stream down there. It's seeing the kids build forts. One of the things I learned at McDonald's is to constantly tidy up your work area. So we're actually going to re-edit the first T-Buck. We give everything a name and then we shorten the name. And T-Fot, that factory over there. We don't just get one shot at it. My best video, the 3rd time we had a crack at making it. 100% I appreciate you guys who watch everything we make. Hang in there. We want to make so much more stuff. So we could call that probably like part 1 of a 3-part series. Can he do just one post? Part 1 done. Now part 2 is bring a post down, brace it up. And then part 3 is put the concrete in, and then part 4 is go and have a beer. As you know, I'm a prolific recycler. So obviously we're going to be recycling a post. There's one up there in the rubbish pile. Let's go and get it. Here's one. She's a bit heavy. I reckon. It's kind of like Bear Grylls in the wild. One man out in the wild and his camera crew, and then snap your fingers and they do it all for you behind the scenes. Jokes. Noah's off to another job. Kieran's got to drive the van. They're both going to waddle to leave me alone. See, another part of my awesome ADHD-ness is that I have to do everything in one trip. Heaven forbid I take everything down and then come back for my coffee. And it's the same whether it's building materials or shopping bags. You do not bring the shopping in 2 trips. You must bring every single bag and box in one go. No, no, no. We'll come through here. And 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's square. Jobs are goldie. Look at all this shit. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Josh.
Yoza.
What's the plan?
What's the plan, Kieran? That's the $1 million question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on Smoko finally. What is the plan? So the plan is to get all the shit there, but all the vehicles back by the end of the day, excluding the trailer, okay?
Yep.
Say the plan back to me. And I also need you back before 1 o'clock to give you a 2-hour mission in the tiny house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got the bar here.
Can we take it?
Yeah, I've finished with it. So Bear Grylls is out there battling the wild, streams and beers and no food. I'm out here battling a driveway chocked up full of tradies, and like, honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just fucking being cheeky. I'm just being cheeky. I came down in here to feel good about things again. And you're probably thinking like, Josh, you've got so many things to do. Why are you down in the bush digging a fence post, digging a hole and making a video? Because this is my why. The videos, not the videos, my family. Standing here with Levi and seeing his drawing and like, Dad, could you build me a treehouse? I don't want to be so busy building that or making these that I can't build my son a treehouse. And my son doesn't want it to be an architectural masterpiece. It just needs to look like his drawings. He's the one who suggested using round posts so they look like tree trunks. So I just want one post in here to show Levi that I executed his idea. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to count my blessings. I can't believe I own this little slice of forest. That's nuts. I am free. Forgot a pencil. Would have told the boys off for that. Sometimes the boss too. Actually, a lot of the time. I keep all these from all the jobs. If you carry a bucket around, you find treasure. It's now floating. I'll get a shot of that. Where do I look? And it's plumb this way. Now I've just got to plumb it that way. Time for you to get on the floor. Part 2 complete. Post is in, braced, plumb this way, 100 mils off, ready for concrete, and it's ready for concrete. I'm going to mix it down here. I'm going to bring back a few more buckets. Let's see if I can go up there and back without a distraction or a side quest. Set a stopwatch. Go! "40 minutes. I had no cement. Oh, honestly, I thought, I avoided all the side quests. I walked up, I saw a few things, and I was like, nope, I'm on a mish. Just bring down the concrete. No cement, and so I went to my father-in-law's shed, because there was some in there, but that's locked. So then I went out to Tiggy, got stuck at the train tracks. Anyway, 42 minutes. Let's mix up some concrete. While I'm mixing up the concrete, let me know what you think about mixing up the content. Obviously, if you're still watching at this point, you will have subscribed. 100% you would have subscribed. Bad boy around. The other day, we actually made a video on concrete for our mates over at BCATO. Pretty fun. I think I'm going to stay how I was. Safety precaution. Cement. An age-old recipe. I believe it goes through a kiln. Always wet your hole first when concreting. I'm just trying to make it like a cake batter. Probably even too much water. So, there goes another one of those. Hopefully, my physio approves. That's it. Episode 1, Builder versus Tree Pot. Part 3 is complete. I have to be with the accountant in 52 minutes. So, I'm going to clean up all this here and here. If you're still watching at this point, thanks so much. We're still building the big house. The girls are in there right now meeting microfiber cement people, the flooring, and the boys are at one of our other jobs. I'm gonna go and finish the last little bit on the sleep out this afternoon. Post that video too. But honestly, we just had to turn the cameras off for a bit and actually build. Not build even, just organize. Still watching at this point. In reverse, 7 years ago I started the section nobody wanted. And I think the middle of something is always the hardest, and we're still in the middle of it. But we're on the tail end of the middle of it. Like, we actually have a move-in date. I'm not going to tell you, because if I tell you then I have to do it, but we have a move-in date. It's not going to be this Christmas, but this time next year I'm definitely not going to be building this. That camera died. Post is in.